Brittney Griner is doing it big, people. Brittney Griner is doing it big. Woo! Another huge change in the landscape of the WNBA. Brittney Griner, a 11-year vet. Was it 11 years? 11? Is this 11? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, well, technically 12 if you include the year she didn't come get out of, she was in jail. 12-year vet of the Phoenix Mercury decides she's going to the ATL, the Atlanta Dream. Let's talk about it. Welcome back, everyone, to another edition of Rudy's Rant, powered by Coming On the Podcast. I'm your host, Rudy Rodriguez Showmont. Let's talk about this. But again, to those of you who are new, I thank you for jumping on with me. Please be sure to like, subscribe, follow, ring that bell, leave a comment. I appreciate all your comments and likes. It's what makes this channel move. And then, of course, to my loyal followers who are so supportive of me and this channel, I greatly appreciate you, genuinely from the bottom of my heart. Let's keep rocking and rolling. Leave a like, follow, hit up the social media stuff on Instagram, share the video, leave a comment, become a member. I am going back to the membership live next Tuesday. So every Tuesday, the first of the month, because I couldn't do I realized that doing it every Tuesday was almost impossible with my schedule. So I want to do it the first Tuesday of every month. I want to make it feel more special. So the first Tuesday every month, we're going to be doing that membership live. So if you're not a member, become a member, because I'm going to be bringing people on to the screen with me and we can chop it up. I might just make a complete invitation for 10 people every single week. Brittney Griner of the Atlanta Dream, though, is massive. It is massive. But let's take a look at how Brittney Griner announced this to you. This is bonkers. So you see right here that they are on the water. Brittney Griner, this is her social media. If you haven't seen it yet, this is my first time seeing it. I had no idea how she announced it because I've been preoccupied with some stuff. I didn't know that she did it this way. And she's on the water. This is in Key Biscayne, in Miami, probably. Key Biscayne, I'm guessing, or maybe in the Atlantic Ocean. I'm not sure. I'm trying to take a look at where they are. They're going fishing here. And they're on a charter boat. I mean, you can see what they're doing. Got a fly coming around. You can see what they're doing while they're in Unrivaled. They're on the boat. They're having a good old time. That's why I stick to what I said when I say they're not working hard. It's the middle of the day, people. You should not be on the boat in the middle of the day. But hey, that's for another conversation that I've already talked about. But take a look at this.
We are out fishing right now. We got Jordan Canada.
What's up?
Ryan Leash Gray. Right here. Boom, boom. Well, I actually messed up on my intro. I need to introduce my new teammates because I will be joining the Atlanta Dream. Yo! Let's get it! Hey, let's get this, bro. Let's get it. Let's do this, okay?
See, now I'm really going
Yeah.
to
Let them see it. Dream, baby.
So free agency has been everything I wanted it to be. Honestly, I was able to find where I wanted to go. And honestly, what led me to that decision ultimately was the team, the players, as individuals, and then also like my family. So, I mean, I'm thrilled for this chapter. It's my first time going into free agency. And it was cool. You know, it's a hard decision because, you know, you're leaving what you know, what I've known for my whole career. But there's an exciting factor of like, okay, like this is like a rebrand now. Like this is like, I get to show them like something different.
All right, that's a wrap on BG Outside the Lines. I want to thank my teammates for being here, making this day special for me. Damn it. Thank you. Yeah, outside the paint.
So good for real. Good for her. That's a cool way to introduce it, to announce it. She's got 3 Atlanta Dream players in Unrivaled with her. We have learned rather quickly in Unrivaled that Alicia Gray is a baller. You already knew that Ryan Howard was a baller, and Jordan Canada is a solid point guard. This is a big move for the Atlanta Dream. This is a really big move. And you look at it from a perspective of Brittney Griner is the size of a house. She's still 6'9". She's huge on the floor. She finishes around the basket. Does that mean that Tina Charles returns to the Atlanta Dream, or does she go somewhere else? I mean, she is 36. Brittney Griner's 34 herself. But you go from having your biggest player being 6'4" to your biggest player being 6'9", and the best finisher around the rim in the league, converting at almost a 75% clip on layups. That's massive for the Atlanta Dream. This shifts. This is shifting the pendulum, whatever. They're a contender. They are absolutely a contender. This changes Atlanta's the landscape of the Atlanta Dream big time, people. It really does. I mean, think about this. Ryan Howard's 24. Alicia Gray's 30. Jordan Canada's 29. Now you get Brittney Griner in the picture. You have a really good starting lineup. I think this is a huge deal for the Atlanta Dream. It is a massive move. They were a 500 team last season, below 500. What they finished? They finished 15-25. I mean, could she be worth 10 wins? Some people might tell me I'm crazy. Could she be worth 10 wins? And let me ask you this. If they bring back Tina Charles and you start her next to Tina Charles, that is a huge front line now. It's a different animal. I think Tina Charles is fantastic. I would definitely be looking to bring back Tina Charles. That's my feeling. That's what I would do. So, I mean, she averaged 15 and 10 a game last year. I think that if they bring back Tina Charles and you have her next to Brittney Griner, or even coming off the bench to replace Brittney Griner, you have a dog of a team right there. Alicia Gray can do it all. She's a beast. She's silky, smooth, fluid. Ryan Howard is tough as nails, very talented. Jordan Canada, I want to see her shoot the ball a little bit more, not pass the ball when she's under the rim, as we've been seeing in Unrivaled. But this is a big, big move. Another huge move for the WNBA. I mean, I think even with Phoenix losing Griner, they are going to be a better team. Now, if they had kept Griner, I think it would have been just ridiculous over in Phoenix personally. I think that would have been insane, honestly. But even now, I mean, even with her moving, and now I will say I'm shocked that she left. I really am. I think it's telling when she says she's been wanting to do this free agency. It's been everything she wanted it to be. I was able to find where I wanted to go. What led to this decision ultimately was the team, the players, and also family. I wonder if her just being around these 3 players in Unrivaled had an impact. I have to think it probably did. I have to think it probably did. That being around Ryan Howard, Alicia Gray, and Jordan Canada, it made a difference. It absolutely probably. I gotta think so. She averaged 18 a game last year, 6.5 boards and 1.5 blocks. Dude, she shot 58% from the field, which actually is the highest she's ever shot from the field in her career. It's a big move, people. Big move. This is what's going to make this is what will make the WNBA exciting and will help the league. The shifting of players, player movement. You're going to see this player movement where you're going to see realistically, almost completely different teams from one season to the next. You don't see that in the NBA. You don't see just all the player movement. Most of these guys in the NBA, they re-sign with their teams when they're getting max deals. because that's the most money they can make. So they stick around. They rarely leave. And then the ones that you lose are ones that people don't really care about to begin with. It's the seventh guy, the eighth guy, the ninth guy on the team. You don't typically lose stars from teams. There are trades that happen, but the free agency market, it's one of those things where in the WNBA it's a little bit different. So I mean, she signs a 1-year deal. Let's see how long she sticks around. I mean, she still obviously can play. I do think the one thing about it is that she is a little bit slower, so they're gonna have to play. They're not gonna be able to play a fast-paced game um, in Atlanta. If you look at what did they average terms of points per game as a team? Let me see. They averaged 77 points per game. I would expect that to go up, even playing at a different pace, because the Phoenix Mercury averaged over 80, almost 82 points a game. Problem with the Mercury was they couldn't defend. They gave up 85 points per game, which was one of the worst in the WNBA. Actually, it was like bottom 4. So it's a big move. It's a big move. It changes some stuff in the WNBA, and this is going to be exciting to watch. You're going to see completely different teams, and I think that's really fun. I really do. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Leave a comment, ring that bell, like the video. Like the video, please. Please like the video. And let's talk about it. I appreciate y'all. It's Rudy's Rant. Talk facts or feelings. Come on now.